What's up, everybody? Today we're going to show you guys how to get your basic luxury items. There are 4 of them to get, 2 of them inside of the monastery, 2 of them requiring you to mine. So the first one we're going to show you is we're going to show you how to get honey. Honey is going to be one of your first luxury items. It is in the monastery, and it is cheaper to do than the mining ones. So first you need to make yourself a monastery. This is my monastery. It doesn't have to look like this. Obviously, you can do something different. Once you're in the monastery, you then need to make yourself an apiary. Each apiary has 2 beekeepers assigned. All the apiaries will make honey and wax. Wax you'll use for something different, and the honey is your luxury item. So if you want to use multiple, get a lot of honey up, those will be for your citizens and your knights. So your first one there being your apiaries. That's the one that I think is easiest to get after you build your monastery. However, our second one is also in the monastery. If you go down to your herb garden, you will have the chance to make some herbs. Each herb garden has 2 herbalists. Now, they only produce the one thing, and it's straight up just herbs. So, there's your first and second one. That's also in the monastery, though. So, those first 2 are in the monastery and nowhere else. Your third one is gems. You get gems from mining gold, iron, whichever. And it does make it a little hard because they are ones that just come out randomly. It's not always going to be there. It's something that comes up rarely, so it's not something you can necessarily depend on. However, you can get them from sending your soldiers out on missions, and they do sometimes come back with gems. Now, if they don't come back with gems, you just kind of have to keep mining the big rocks, not just like the stone and stuff that you get on your basic stone quarries. Now you have to actually go in and mine the bigger rocks, the iron deposits, the marble deposits, all that stuff for a chance to get your gems. With that, the gems can actually go into... Here's the gem. See, I have 0. The gems can actually be made into jewelry. For the jewelry, you're going to need a couple different things. You need a gold smelter as your main production area to actually really get started. With the gold smelter, of course, you need coal, which we all know. You get your coal from your charcoal hut, which you just need to put the wood into, and then it makes your coal. Now, that coal needs to be taken over to the gold smelter. Go ahead and leave this up. Your gold smelter. And then in your gold smelter, you will take 3 coal and 6 gold ore, which, of course, you will need to find yourself a gold deposit and set up a mining area for that, which will have 4 miners. So these 2 things need to happen before you can even begin to make your gold bars. Now, after you get those 2 things up and running, you then will have your gold smelter. There are 2 gold smelters for each smelting area. And once you're done with that, you then make yourself a jeweler's workshop. Now, hopefully by this time you've gained a few gems. Now, to make your jewelry, you need 1 gem and 1 gold bar. Now, you gotta think here. 6 gold ore and 3 coal make that 1 good gold bar. Now you're also adding in a gem. So there's a lot of resources being used here. So you want to make sure you have a good amount before you just start making these things. Yes, there might be some delay, but it's also a good luxury item. It's actually one of the ones I use the most of. Now, that being said, if you have a good amount, produce it like crazy, and you can also put it in your storage areas. However, you use that 1 gold bar and that 1 gem, you make 2 jewelry. Voila, there's your luxury items for your knights and your citizens. So that is the 3rd out of the 4. And the 4th one we have is gems itself. Like I said, it is a rare item. So say you don't want to go through and you don't have the stuff to make your charcoal hut, your gold smelter, and all of that stuff, right? You could just sell the gems. You can literally just sell the gems as they are. That is another way, but to me, making the items into jewelry and getting 2 items out of it rather than just the 1 is a little more efficient, you could say. But if you don't have everything else, sell the gems as they are. There you go. Moving on to your next thing. You now have gems. You can now put them in your luxury huts. If you guys have any questions about luxury items, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to go over it with you. If you have any questions about anything else, please also put those below. I can probably figure out another video on them. If you have any questions in the game in general, let me know. I can do a live stream. I'll let you guys know. And hopefully we can go from there and I can answer some more questions for you guys live, since I am streaming here on YouTube now, no longer on Twitch. And I will see you guys next time on another video.